What's happening, HEXO traders and investors? It's Rod with the Power Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth. It's Wednesday, happy hump day, May 11th, and in this short video, going to be discussing the stock HEXO Corp and some news that came out today with regards to the June 14th meeting. Has to do with the vote for the Tilray deal. Going to dive into this and more. Before we get to it though, make sure to smash the like. Doesn't cost you anything, helps support me in the channel. And if you're new here, you can subscribe and tick the bell. You'll be notified on any future updates. Diving into the news piece that came out today, just before I open this article, actually I want to just go back to, if you go to investors and then CDR filing, it'll bring up the company profile, and you can see here from April 27th they said they released a notice of meeting. And if I bring up that notice of meeting, it says here that it was scheduled, the date fixed for the meeting was June 14th. And a lot of people were speculating that this had to do with the reverse split, which I said made no sense because they already did that in their proxy from their previous earnings, and they already have shareholder approval. We knew that in order for the Tilray deal to go through with High Trail Investments and HEXO, we knew that shareholder approval still needed to be done, right? So this is exactly what I was anticipating and exactly what we got. So HEXO to file management information circular seeking shareholder approval for its new debt financing arrangements and equity purchase agreement. And again, this is just showing more evidence that the deal is going through. I'm going to be voting for. I encourage you all to make your own decision, but I would recommend voting for. The company recommends voting for. Again, this isn't financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. So HEXO on May 16th, 2022, on or about May 16th, the company expects to file a management information circular in respect to the special meeting of shareholders of the company scheduled to be held on June 14th to seek shareholder approval of, in accordance with the policies, I think they have a typo there, of the Toronto Stock Exchange, certain aspects of the transactions contemplated, the proposed amendment to the terms of the company's outstanding senior secured convertible note to be assigned to Tilray Brands pursuant to the terms of the transaction agreement, and each entered into and among Tilray, HEXO, High Trail Investments on April 11th, the equity purchase agreement with the affiliate of Chaos Capital, which is Adam Arviv and friends, the standby and backstop, all as more particularly described in the company's press release dated April 12, 2022. This is an important and significant step towards executing the company's strategic plan. That's an understatement. This is probably the most important thing in HEXO's history to date. We know that without this Tilray deal, they're in big, big trouble. So again, I'm not sugarcoating anything. I tell you the good and the bad. I'm here through the good and the bad, the thick and the thin, and I'm always going to be here to support each and every one of you beautiful people listening to my voice right now. But I want to know the good and the bad. And if we do not see this deal close, that would be very, very bad. But it's looking like everything is progressing smoothly and as expected, which is great to see. And again, HEXO's market cap right now is under 200 million, and if we see this Tilray deal close, which I think there's a 99% chance, there's never a 100% guarantee, but I would say it's pretty much close to as 100% as we can get. But once they have this deal closed, they're going to have access to $282 million in cash, 102 million from the immediate cash that'll be available, and then they're going to have 180 million backstop from Chaos Capital. So they'll have way more cash than their current market cap, which should keep them afloat for several years, in my opinion, at least a couple years. And we know that they're planning to be cash flow positive from operations within the next 4 quarters, which should realistically, they should be smooth sailing from here on out, in my opinion. We also know that the CPG partner is going to be coming out any week now, which we'll dive into that more in depth in just a second. Details concerning the transaction related agreements will be set out in the circular, and the transactions remain subject to compliance with the requirements of the TSX and other terms of the transactions and summarized in the circular. A notice package containing a description of the matters to be addressed in the upcoming meeting and notice and assess procedures to access the meeting materials, as well as a form of proxy for registered shareholders or a voting instruction form for non-registered shareholders is expected to be mailed out on or about May 16th. So you can expect it somewhere around then. These materials outline in detail how to vote and how to participate in the meeting. Beginning on or about May 16th, the materials of the meeting will be available online under the corporate CDR filing, which I mentioned back here. So you can find it under here once that is out. And in connection with the standby agreement to reflect the worsening stock market conditions and the decrease in the company's share price, the standby party and the company have agreed to an amendment whereby standby party will initially receive 10.8 million common shares to the capital in the capital of the company as a standby commitment fee versus the original 7.5 million common shares. A little bit of an increase there. In addition to the entitlement to receive additional common shares as part of the standby agreement fee, as previously disclosed, has been limited to the circumstances where the company's share price, based on the 5-day volume-weighted average price on the TSX at the end of the 4th month, and 1-day restricted period applicable to the common share initially issued as standby commitment fee is less than 48.9 cents. The terms of the standby agreement are otherwise unamended. So not really much to report there. The board of directors of HEXO unanimously recommends that shareholders vote for the resolutions to approve certain aspects of the transactions which are described in detail in the circular. So again, this is extremely important. We need to see this. We need to see this go. We need to see this go through, right? This is very, very important and monumental. This is going to be a monumental part in their history, right? We need this to go through. Something I'll mention as well is we didn't see any amendments to the 85-cent conversion price, so that is great to see. And I think that has to do with the fact that Tilray stock has been completely annihilated as well. So they can't really hate on HEXO and try to get that price down, that 85-cent deal that they struck back in April. They don't have really much leverage. They can't really point the finger and say, HEXO, your share price is down. Well, so is Tilray, right? So kind of a good thing that Tilray is down as well, just as much as HEXO. But something to keep in mind is that we could see this. This was released on 28th, where HEXO said that it'll be revealed in the coming weeks, the new CPG partner, and it'll be Molson Coors Caliber, and that was on the 28th. So if we take a look at how long it's been, tomorrow will be 2 weeks, and it said within the coming weeks. So realistically, I think we could see it any time between now and the end of the month. And this is good that the deal with Tilray is closing in June. It looks like it was originally set to close in May, but now it looks like it's going to be mid-June, toward the end of June. And Tilray, and another reason why I don't think they lowered that 85-cent conversion price deal that they set on is because of the fact that HEXO has some leverage now, right? They're going to be releasing their CPG partner within the next few weeks likely. And again, they have some leverage on Tilray because Tilray knows that this is likely going to be a bullish catalyst. Something I want to mention as well is Tilray short interest hits new high. And again, does this have anything to do with this new partnership? Could this create a short squeeze in MJ and HEXO and Tilray? Let me know. I know CGC, Canopy Growth's also been showing a lot of short interest lately. And in other news, we also have new multi 4-packs that have arrived in the Little Victory seltzers. So there's new seltzers out from Trust, which is the JV, the joint venture between Molson Coors and HEXO. So now there's going to be 4-packs. There's 2 times lime, 2 times raspberry. Really excited to try these. If you've tried these, let me know in the comments below what do you think of them. I believe it's just in Ontario at the moment. Should be in the rest of Canada soon. But we should be able to see 6-packs and 12-packs soon. We know that this week the drink limits are going up from 5 per one order to 48 in one order. So when you go to the store, now you can buy about 48 drinks. So we should see 6-packs and 12-packs soon as well in the Molos and all the other Little Victories and different beverages. So really excited to see that. Let me know in the comments if you're excited. We also have the new and improved Reddies HEXO style. This is awesome. So these are machine pre-rolls, and they're basically the same as the Redican Reddies, only but they're HEXO branded, and you can see they're the exact same machine rolled type of J. Now looking at the OCS website new drops. So we have the blue raspberry and the lemon iced tea now available on the OCS, and we have 13 new drinks from Truss. You can check out that video I did, but there's going to be colas coming soon as well. They got orange and creamsicle, cream soda, cola, and root beer, I believe. And they've got a ton of other ones. Check out that video for the 13 new drinks. We are trying to get back above 30 cents here at the moment. Not really much to see. We're just looking at 25-cent psychological USD from here on out. That is good that we're starting to see crypto pull back, in my opinion. It's likely going to mean that we're going to see MJ enter a new bull market very, very soon. And something to keep in mind is we still have the MACD bullish on the weekly time frame, which usually is indicative of heavy whale and market maker accumulation. So again, the fact that the MACD is still bullish amidst all of this bearishness that's been going on in the MJ space is a little bit of a glimmer of hope. Let me know in the comments below if you're excited. I'm super, super excited about this Tilray deal to go through. And let me know in the comments below if you've tried any of those new drinks or any of the new products in the OCS. Always love hearing from you. If you could smash the like on your way out, helps support me in the channel. Subscribe if you're new here, and tick the bell and be notified on any future updates. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video, folks.